Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter is Allie LaForce. To the wing, right side. Here's Murray. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. So we'll see.
Drills it from deep.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Murray. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Şengün. No good on the three. Back to Jokic. Good D by Şengün.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the wing, Murray. Denver moving it around. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Houston with another miss. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Six on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. The Nuggets need to get one up. The shot by Brown, no good. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by one. Smith outside. Back to Şengün. Puts the move on. And it's good on the lay-in.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Jokic, a screen. Down low. They kick it out to Murray. Inside. Pass to Jokic. Takes one from 10 feet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Here's Smith. Back to Durant. Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. Knocks down the long J. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Now here's Hardaway. A nice shot by Watson.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. Şengün, the screen. To the paint. Denver grabs the miss. Brown looking around. To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
On the wing, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. The shot's good. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter here. Durant for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Denver. They lead by 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Outside Eason. Adams a screen. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Houston substitution. Number 2.
Denver in the lead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you, BA.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Adams a screen to the paint. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Outside Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. Denver grabs the miss. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for the
Off the inbound pass. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
On the wing, Durant. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul of the game. And Denver making a change here.
Now to the lineup for Denver. Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
Here's Durant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 7 points for Durant.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Here's Durant. He's got 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Şengün. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Şengün. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Durant taking every last second there to get off his shot. This guy's got a flair for the dramatic at times.
Murray, no good. The Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Gordon with a steal. The 3, Hardaway. Oh, Denver gets it back. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
Durant looking around. Just 5 to shoot. from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Timeout.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. Durant pulls it in. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Thompson outside. Picked by Smith. Down low. Outside Durant. Rebounded by Denver. Up top Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jokic. Thompson with some nice D. And here are the Rockets now. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant hits from deep. And the Rockets lead by 1.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Durant way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Murray with it. Inside. And he can't jam it through. What a throwdown from KD.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
They kick it out to Murray. Outside Johnson. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
They double-team Durant to the paint. And stolen by Jokic. On the wing, Brown. Nice D from Thompson. Okogie into the lane. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 21.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Down low. They kick it out to Murray. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Durant. Launches a three. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The three, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar. Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. PA?
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Nuggets trail by 4. There's the triple. Strawther, no good. To the middle. Thompson, no good. Outside Hardaway. Here's Strawther. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Outside, Brown. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Left side, Durant. To the left wing. Pick by Smith. Stolen by Valanciunas. Hardaway from outside. Easton pulls it in. Houston leading by 4. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And Houston will go for a different look here. "20 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Intercepted. And they're running. And here's Shepherd for 3. Here's Adams. The layup off target. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets, totaling 26 points and showing no... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Houston in the lead. Right side, Finney-Smith. To the right side. Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. Easton can't get it to go. So it's Denver now. Down low. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Adams. Clock at 4. Shot is up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Outside Easton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Houston with another miss. Denver in the lead. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He got it.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Thompson scanning the floor.
Boy, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Jokic. Thompson with a steal. He launches. Jokic pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Johnson outside. Murray. Jokic. Tips it up.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Here's Durant. Jokic pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Now Şengün. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Durant. Puts up the tray. Jokic with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Driving to the basket. Yes, sir! That one's good!
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Now Jokic. Johnson outside. Now Jokic. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jokic with a rebound. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Can't hit it.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Jokic. Not that time.
GG.
Timeout called. Houston. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right into...